Welcome to Connected World, a podcast created for engineers to learn about the latest technology trends, creating a safer, sustainable, productive, and connected future. Hello and welcome to Connected World, a podcast from TE Connectivity and your source for thought leadership and insights across the connected world. I'm your host today, Tyler Kern, and today we're going to be discussing the current state of the outdoor surveillance market, some of the trends we're seeing in this area, and the challenges presented by this. And so joining me today to discuss these things is Felisa Chuang. She is the product manager for RF antennas at TE Connectivity. Felisa, thank you so much for joining me.
Hello, everyone. Happy to talk the topic about outdoor surveillance today.
Well, we are excited to dive into this topic, and Felisa is obviously an expert, and she's going to give us a lot of fantastic insights here on the topic today. So, Felisa, let's just start off with a broad question. What is the current state of the outdoor surveillance market?
Yeah, as I see, urbanization makes more city becomes as a smart city, and 5G capabilities makes smarter technology more accessible and open new market opportunities for Internet of Things, such as outdoor surveillance, physical security, government and transportation traffic control. And this makes outdoor surveillance become more and more important. And according to Gartner's report, it predicts that outdoor surveillance camera will have a big growth. For example, last year it's around 2.5 million units, but this year it will grow into 6.2 million, and next year 2022 it will hit around 11.2 million. So smart surveillance or outdoor surveillance will have a big growth because of the 5G and urbanization makes more and more city becomes smart city. And also we observe that the COVID-19 also impact and change people behavior, such as we need to wear the mask and measure the temperatures in some area. So the smart surveillance will also help to monitor and censor the potential infected cases to avoid some disease spread out. So this also drive the smart surveillance growth. I think that would be this current state of outdoor surveillance.
Wow, you made some really great points there, and I think that there are a lot of societal impacts that are driving this. Like you mentioned, urbanization, but also COVID-19. I think you made some really great points. And as we've seen different technologies emerging, what trends do you see currently taking place in outdoor surveillance and in this arena? What types of technologies are really driving the growth that you're seeing?
Yeah, I saw some different technology. For example, 5G, it will offer faster data transmission and the ability to connect significantly more devices at once. More cities will dive deeper into the smart city chain, as we mentioned, and more needs for outdoor surveillance in the smart city because it will have more needs requests for traffic control or lighting control, or just like we mentioned in previous, the COVID-19 control. So 5G is the biggest driver to become the outdoor surveillance drive, the chain. And the second one would be public safety. Surveillance plays very important role in crime prevention. For example, AI-enabled cameras can detect and track potential crime in public areas. And it become more and more popular in some countries like Singapore or some Asia Pacific like Tokyo City. They become more and more important for the government. The third one would be the integrated with some components. For example, it combined with the sensor. So some smart surveillance cameras combined with the sensors can help to, for example, monitor the air or noise pollution in cities, or monitor or adjust our street lighting, or even reduce the water consumption in some buildings, or in case for park irrigation systems. And I think the last one would be cybersecurity and privacy. When the outdoor surveillance become more and more popular, I think privacy issues remains and become very important, and also consider along with our cybersecurity as a chain. So everyone when design the outdoor surveillance, I think cybersecurity and privacy will be key factor to be concerned.
Absolutely, absolutely. More good points that you made there on that answer, because like you mentioned, there are a lot of technologies driving the growth in the outdoor surveillance arena, and so I think that you make some fantastic points. So. Felisa, what challenges do engineers face in implementing these trends and technologies? What kinds of things are they going to come up against that's going to be challenging for them?
Yeah, outdoor surveillance is outdoor, outside. So I think the biggest important, very important factor would be the durability for the harsh environment. So the durable enough, how can we design some component that would be withstand with the harsh weather, temperatures, humidity, or UV light? For example, we need to decide in a desert area or polar area that would be very cold or very extremely dry. So how the component can withstand all these conditions is very important. So this would be the biggest challenge when engineering to design the outdoor surveillance devices. And the second one would be high data rate and bandwidth. In some cases, smart surveillance will need wireless connectivity, wireless or RF frequency. So multi-band or more widely bandwidth will be the second challenge when engineering to do the design. And the third one would be miniaturization. Some dis- some component need to design in a very small space and also consider some isolation problem. So think about you need to put everything into the outdoor surveillance. So inside these very small spaces, how to design and make each component have the performance very good, that would be very important. And the last one would be signal integrity and also the high speed transmission and high throughput requirement. So the data transmit would be very important in outdoor surveillance. Think about some criminal or some crime situation, and when smart surveillance detected, they need to transmit all the data or videos back to the police station or government. So the high speed transmission will be very important and very challenging for the engineerings. So that would be four factors: durability, data transmission, high speed, and some small form factor design.
Absolutely. I think those are four fantastic answers. And I want to hone in on the first one you mentioned, and that was durability for harsh environments. Do you have any experience in helping customers address this challenge for outdoor devices? And how did you help them overcome the challenges of durability?
Yes, I remember 1 year ago, there is a case. Our distributor arranged a customer visiting for TE, and that would be a totally new customer for outdoor device. And team visit this new customer and try to promote our wireless connector and antenna solutions. Customer had some questions and challenge and didn't trust TE since we first met. But TE offered our Metaspan 4 band antenna sample as a free sample to this customer for testing. And then customer found TE outstanding performance, and it can withstand in harsh environment because the antenna need to be in the basement in basement 4 B4. So that area is very hot. The temperature is very high and also kind of humid. But with TE's spatial solution, we compete our competitor and our performance is very good. So we win that project. So T have some know-how and some spatial design and solutions that can withstand the harsh environment. And with TE's teamwork, passion, and we understand customers' need, and good quality and performance and help TE to win the project.
I think that's a really good example that you shared, because obviously when people make an investment in outdoor surveillance technology, they want to know that it's going to be durable. They want to know that it's going to last. And so I think that that's an important thing. And knowing that TE has experience in this area, I think is a really good thing to just share how you overcame those challenges. And so in addition to that, how else does TE help find innovative solutions to navigate the challenges that you mentioned, like small form factor, things like that, to help your clients find success in outdoor surveillance?
I think integration solution would be the key and innovative ones. For example, I just mentioned that wireless connectivity plus sensor and some modular design, which is high performance signal integrity, EMC compliance, and high-speed data transfer with power and signal connectors. And with our combination of sensor, wireless connectivity solution for harsh environment, can provide an ideal combination of technical expertise with industry understanding to address to the smart city and smart surveillance requirements. So TE also consider other components for you just mentioned the small form factor. So many of these components, of course, must be sealed to the functional in extreme weather, temperatures, or humidity. So TE also have other solutions can help to do the small form factor. For example, we have SMA microcoils cables and connectors, and CD mini CDs, micro CD interconnectors, or FPC connectors, or mobile battery connectors, and the trend is the USB Type-C. So TE has many good components that we can do the innovative integration solution for customer for the outdoor surveillance. Also combined with our wireless antenna. So that would be fantastic and also fit for outdoor surveillance. And very important that outdoor surveillance also consider about the shape or the design itself. So we can do the customized design for outdoor surveillance customer. That would be very important.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, this is a growing trend because of a lot of the things that we have going on in the world right now. And as you mentioned, it's an important technology that is growing. And so it's fantastic getting to learn from your expertise and your insights in this area. So Felisa Chuang, product manager for RF antennas at TE Connectivity. Felisa, thank you so much for joining us today here on Connected World.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed tonight.
Absolutely. And Felisa, fantastic job. And thank you so much again for your insights here on the podcast. And everyone, thank you for tuning into this episode of Connected World, a podcast from TE Connectivity, where we're bringing you thought leadership from leading experts in this world of the connected world, with topics ranging from Wi-Fi to 5G to, like this one, outdoor surveillance. And so lots going on in this particular world. So you're going to want to subscribe to the podcast to stay up to date with the latest from TE Connectivity. And of course, we'll be back soon with new episodes of the podcast. But until then, I've been your host today, Tyler Kern. Thanks for listening.